All right, you guys, just gonna wait about 20 more seconds. I got one more trying to get on and then we'll get started. Okay, all right, you guys, thank you for being on. Can everybody hear me okay? Somebody give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much, Alicia Riley. Okay, all right, my name is Janny Copeland. I'm a triple diamond. With It Works, I've been in for about 2 years, a little over 2 years. And first of all, if you guys just joined, some of you, welcome to the greatest company, seriously, ever. If you're nervous, if you're excited, those are both good things. I was totally nervous when I signed up, didn't know anything about the company, and I had never tried a product before. So if that is you, that's okay. In fact, I think it even gives you a leg up because you have genuine excitement and you're starting from scratch and you know nothing, and that is kind of awesome. So I'm going to show you guys really quick how to log in. I'm going to share my screen. And you're going to go, when you signed up, you should have your 7-digit, let me just go to the beginning here. Well, actually, I think they're 8 digits now because we're growing. So you can get that in your welcome email, or your enroller can get that number for you, and then your password, and then you're going to log in. And then the first thing you're going to do is verify your tax information. And what that's going to do is release the commission hold. It's going to say commission hold until you verify your tax information. Really easy, and then that will get that out of the way. The next thing you're going to want to do, let me get rid of this real quick, is go up here to It Works You and click on that, and all of your corporate training is there. Now, you guys are all probably with different enrollers, different team pages. We're all in Wrapping Legends, so there is a lot of amazing training in Wrapping Legends, but this is our corporate training, so you definitely want to start going through this. There are videos on every single product, how to make bonuses, how to start getting commission, how to set up your pay, all of that stuff is in here. So make sure you're looking at that. The next thing I want to show you guys is your document library. Everything you could ever want to know about anything is in here. If you're the type of person that just wants to have every fact about the compensation plan, I'm not that person. 2 years in, that's just not my personality. I'm just like, work hard and the money keeps, showing up every month. But if you want to know every detail, here it is right here. Compensation plan, you can download, print it out. You can print out product information, marketing materials. I mean, literally everything is here in your document library. So you can just search and find whatever you want to find. Okay, now support. This is another great one. If you have something that's not completely imperative to take care of right now, or customer service is closed, you can create a support ticket. It goes straight to customer service, and sometimes they get back within 30 minutes. Sometimes it takes them a day. It just depends on how busy they are, but that's an awesome feature. Okay, auto shipment. This is where you're going to want to make sure you have your auto shipment set up. Now, it is optional. You do not have to run an auto shipment. However, it automatically will commission qualify you every single month to have an auto shipment for at least 80 BV set up, which I'm going to go through that a little bit more in a minute. But to create your auto shipment, you're just going to click Create New Auto Shipment, go through. I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to save it. I did that once and I ended up getting like 3 auto shipments because I was doing a training. So, okay, let's say now this BV stands for bonus volume. Every single product has a bonus volume attached to it. Some products are exactly even with their dollar amount, and some are. So you can see wraps, $59, 54 bonus volume, and that's what you get paid commission off of, is that bonus volume. So I'm going to put that in my auto shipment, and then I need something else. So I'm going to continue shopping, something else, and I want it to add up to at least 80. So you can get really, really close. If you want to run an auto shipment and you want to do it on the cheapest amount possible, these quick picks down here, I can tell you right now, quick pick number 3, I think, is like $82, and it's worth 80 BV. But otherwise, you can just pick something. Let's say I'll go with Wow. It's one of my favorite products. So now I'm going to have, this is the BV 46 and 54, so I'll be well over that 80. And then I'm going to click Continue. And then you want to click Save Changes. Should be the last thing you select. If you don't do that, nothing will save. So, all right. Other than that, when you're ready to enroll a customer, which we'll go through exactly what a loyal customer is, retail customer, and all that. If you can just mute yourself if you're just coming on. I can't do it from the screen, so if you can all make sure that you're muted. You can click on Orders, and then that is where you're going to enroll. Go right over here, Enroll New Customer, and that's where you're going to enroll a distributor as well, right here, Loyal Customer, Retail Customer. So, and while we're on that note, I'm just going to mute everybody really quick, and then I'm going to go over what is a loyal customer. So, a loyal customer is somebody that orders one product for 3 consecutive months. They do not have to pay a fee. They do not have to sign their life away. They're just simply starting out with that first product. And then the next month, they can switch to a different product if they want to. Many of you guys might already have been loyal customers, and maybe you're switching to be a distributor. So some of you might already be well aware of what all this entails. But our program is amazing because most companies require you to buy some kind of, enrollment package or enrollment fee, and then you get to use the discount. We don't make anybody pay any kind of fee as long as they're going to commit to that 3 months. So let's say somebody wants a box of wraps for month 1. Month 2, they can do a bottle of Fat Fighters for $23 and have it count towards their second month. And then month 3, they could do ThermoFit or for $39, anything they want to. We have 40 products. So make sure people know that, because a lot of times if they think that they have to pay that $59 for a box of wraps, and that scares them off because they're like, oh, I don't even know if they'll work and I don't really want to commit to 3 months of it. No problem. The second month you can pick anything you want. The third month, same thing. So after those 3 months are up, they get free shipping on all auto shipment orders. They also are going to be getting a lot of free product credit as the months go by. So there's a lot of perks to being a loyal customer. And retail customers, if somebody's like, I want to try your wraps, I do not want to have to order anything else after that if I don't want to. Great. They can be a retail customer, no commitment whatsoever, and it is full price. So in 2 years, I've probably signed up less than 10 people ever to be a loyal customer, because why the heck would somebody want to pay full price, right? But every once in a while it does happen. Now distributors, you're paying the same price as a loyal, but you're able to earn bonuses and commission. So that's the three people to sign up: retail, distributor, loyal customer. Now, you guys are all brand new. So your first goal, if you don't remember anything else after this is over, your very first goal is to get 2 loyal customers. And what that does for you is it fast start qualifies you. That means, and you've probably all heard your enroller talking about this $100 bonus. Sometimes we get multiple $100 bonuses in a week, but It Works pays out the $100 bonus when you, number 1, you have to be fast start qualified yourself. So that's 2 loyal customers in your first 30 days. And once you've done that, when you sign a distributor and you teach them how to get 2 loyal customers in their first 30 days, you get $100. So just to break it down a little bit further, let's say you are fast start qualified. You signed up, you got your first 2 loyals in your first 30 days. And now you've signed up your friend, Stephanie. You're going to teach Stephanie how to get 2 loyal customers. And if Stephanie's having a hard time and you sign up a loyal customer, you're even allowed to move that loyal customer under Stephanie to help her out, which is pretty awesome. So Stephanie now has her first 2 loyal customers in her first 30 days. And let's say she's awesome. She did it in 5 days, right? They give you 30, but you want to try to do it as fast as you can. You get $100 just because you brought Stephanie in. Let's say you bring in 2 more friends that same week, and all 3 of them get those first 2 loyal customers in 30 days. You now just got $300. And that's not even your commission. That's just added bonuses. So these are huge, huge. In fact, this is my favorite part of the comp plan is these $100 bonuses. So you definitely want to make sure that you're eligible to get those later on. And to do that, you've got to get those first 2 loyals in your first 30 days. Now you want to get 4, but 2 is like you really, 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 really got to get 2. So now, by getting 4 loyals in your first 30 days, that is what you need to do to get on your way to get that $500 Ruby bonus, which I know you all want to get, and you all can get that. but you've got to get 4 loyals in your first 30 days. That's like the first check mark on the list to getting that bonus later on. So now that we've gone over that, now steps to success. This is something that I'm going to show you guys again. I'm going to share my screen. Actually, I don't even need to go in here because it's on my screen. Okay. Now, I believe this one is a little bit outdated. So some of the details on here, just ignore them, but here we go. Okay. So this is something you want to print out. And like I said, the updated version of this is in your document library. You just go to that document library, type in steps in the search, and it will pop right up. You can print this out. In fact, I recommend printing out a couple of them. I print this out every single month, and you want to fill this out every single month. So step 1, in fact, I'll just show you guys the updated one. I have it over here. One second. Okay, just so that nobody's confused. All right, I'm just going to show you guys mine. Okay, so step 1 is join the party. You've all done that. And then step 1 every single month is to run that ADBV auto shipment, or to at least make sure that you are commission qualified. Now, the other way to make sure that you're commission qualified, let's say you just joined and you're like, I did not even have the $99 to sign up. I scraped it out of the couch cushions. I do not have the money to run an auto shipment. That is okay. The other way to become commission qualified is to have 150 in personal bonus volume from customers ordering. So you can have your mom, your friend, even just one person. If they order 150 worth in volume, that commission qualifies you right there, so that you don't have to be out any money, especially your first few months when we want you to make more than you're spending, of course. So step 1 is to join the party and to be commission qualified every single month. Step 2 is to get those 4 loyal customers. So as I'm getting my loyal customers every single month, I'm writing their names right down in the on the paper, because you got to write it down so you keep track of what you're doing, and that's how you see what your goals are and where you're going. So I've got, you've got 2, you want to get 2 more. Step 2 is getting those first 4 loyals. Another cool thing that happens when you get 4 loyal customers, actually every time you get 2 loyal customers, you get what's called a wrap reward. That means you get a box of wraps for $25 and free shipping, which is insane because they retail for $100. So you buy a box of wraps for $25, you turn around and sell that box for $100, and you just put $75 cash in your pocket. And again, that's on top of your commission. So there's lots of ways to make money. So that's step 2, gathering 4 loyals. Step 3 is to go Ruby. So to go Ruby, you need to get 3 distributors under you. And then you're going to help one of those distributors. You're going to teach them how to get 2 distributors. And again, the cool thing about the company is, let's say you're on fire and you get 3 distributors, and then you get a 4th distributor. You can take that 4th distributor and place them right underneath one of those 3. And you are allowed to do that, which is pretty cool. And as that happens, talk to your sponsor, keep in touch with them, and they can guide you on the best thing to do at that point. But going Ruby is so awesome, and it's so doable. It does take work, but it is such an amazing rank, because if you can get to Ruby, I will promise you right now, if you can get to Ruby, and you all can, you can get to any rank in this company. I didn't really tell you my story, but when I signed up, I just wanted to make enough to pay for the wraps, because I really couldn't afford to be spending money on these wraps. And I didn't know if they were going to work. Like I said, I never tried a product before I joined. I was a little bit crazy, but it's worked out. So anyway, I just wanted to pay for the products. And then when I saw people making what seemed like they were making money and it wasn't a fake thing, I figured, if I can make that $500 a month, I will be so excited, because I hated my car and I really wanted a new one. So I'm like, I'll do this. I'll get to that $500 level. So that will be a car payment, and then I'll be good. I'll be good to go. So when I got there, that is really when I just was like, I'm all in. I got here. Why not? Why not keep going? My team was growing. So when I got to that Ruby level at $500 a month, I got the bug, I guess you could say. So 13 months in, I did get to Diamond. And when you see a comma in your paycheck, I can't even describe it. And it seemed so out of reach for so long. And then there it was. So March of this year, I hit double Diamond. My husband and I got $50,000 in bonuses with the double good bonus promotion. And then just 2 weeks ago, I hit triple diamond. And my husband went double. So we got another 40,000 in bonuses. So I can tell you guys, whatever you think might be holding you back from going all in, the sooner you decide to do it, the faster you can promote yourself and really start making amazing money. Because excuses, I will tell you right now, they will not get you anywhere. Not only will they not get you very far, they'll put you backwards is what they'll do. I have 3 kids. I was working full time as a hairdresser when I started, very busy, 12-hour days, sometimes 13-hour days. I would find ways to message people. I would find ways to respond to people. I used to tell my clients that I ran out of hair color and I needed to go in the back room and mix up some more when I had a full bowl of hair color. I would just walk in the back room so that I could message my potentials without being rude. I would go in the bathroom when I didn't really have to go to the bathroom, and I would lock the door and I would stay in there for like 5 extra minutes. I just got creative because I was hungry for this to work out, and now I don't work anymore. My husband doesn't work anymore. We do this full time, and it's because we just made it happen. So any one of you guys can do this, whatever your situation is. I got a rock star on my team who's on this Zoom right now, actually, and she is a flight attendant and she's super busy, and she will message people, while she's in the jump seat in the airplane. She will message people, and, then somebody else will turn around and say, I'm just really busy and I didn't have time this week, but I really want to get to it. And, I'm not anybody's boss, and I'm not going to micromanage my team, and I don't tell them what to do. It is their business. But at the end of the day, there's 2 types of people. You're either going to be a go-getter and make it happen, or you're going to give excuses and watch other people promote. So just picture yourself. Like, what would you rather have? Would you rather figure it out, stay up a little late, get up a little early, just make it happen and be proud of yourself and see your bank account change and see your life change? Or make excuses and keep saying, I will, I should, I'm going to? Like, those are the words that they don't get you anywhere. I will, I should, and I'm going to, I'm going to do it this week. Like, those are the worst. Anyway, if there's anything I could go back and tell myself when I first started, just jump in from day one, So now I want to show you guys again, I want to show you guys how to search on the team pages. So I'm going to go to Wrapping Legends, since everybody, I believe, on this call should be in Wrapping Legends. If you're brand new and you haven't been added yet to Wrapping Legends, then just let your enroller know, because all of your enrollers are part of Wrapping Legends. So, okay, so there is a lot of amazing, juicy information in here. And a lot of leaders have put a lot of time into this. So you guys can see here, there are pictures. There are compliant photos, and you can go to albums right here, and you go to compliant photos. This hasn't been updated in a while. These are compliant photos. You can also go to Pinterest if you're on the It Works Global, not just somebody's Pinterest that happens to say It Works in it, but the It Works Global Pinterest has, hundreds of compliant photos. So you'll know, because it has this disclaimer on the bottom, and it's just legit looking. You don't want to, photos like this are not compliant, because we don't know, we know where these came from because they're on our team page, but you guys just basically, you don't want to Google and find pictures and then post them, because we don't know where they came from or if they're even real. So don't do that. And then this file section right here, there is just a ton of amazing information, just about anything you could ever want to know. Here's a training I did last year on signing loyals. You can download this, and every tip to the finest detail about how I sign so many loyal customers is in that document. So you could print it out. You can basically, even with no sponsor and no upline and no team, you can make it to the top of this company just from the information that's in these files. So okay, and then in the discussion, if you want to search and you want to find something real quick on greens, and let's just say if somebody's talking about greens and diabetes, I could search greens diabetes, and any post where anybody's been talking about that in the comment section as well is going to come up. So definitely utilize your search for the team pages, and stay active in the team pages, because I would not be where I am without the groups. The support, the information, the motivation, it's all there. It's awesome. So, I'm going to give you guys some examples of a good first post. Now, what you want to do, I'm going to stop the share really quick. What you want to do is post at least 3 It Works posts a day and 3 non-It Works posts a day. The biggest mistake you can make as a brand new distributor, one of them, is to come in and just blow up your news feed, but also to come in and not do anything. So you want to be in the middle. You still want to be yourself. You still want to post those pictures of your kids and the dinner that you burned and the crazy stuff that happened to you today that makes people laugh and all that. You still want to do that, but you want to sandwich your new business in between. If you don't put yourself out there on social media, you're really, really missing out, because it's such an amazing avenue to grow your business. So really quick, since I see a lot of faces on here, I want you guys all to raise your hand if you found out about this business because of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, some type of social media. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you found out about this business because somebody blitzed you at some point. That's awesome. Okay, so just about every single one of you raised your hand about social media. So the reason I want you guys to see that is, and if some of you that don't have your cameras turned off, I will tell you just about everybody raised their hand. You want to just start doing it and start right away. Don't wait. Announce yourself on Facebook, announce yourself on Instagram, whatever it is that you're using, because that is where everybody's at. I mean, unless you get yourself in front of, 500 to 5,000 people on a daily basis where you can talk to them about things, and I don't think most of you do, then you need to be utilizing social media. So what I hear from new distributors all the time, well, I want to do this and I want it to work out, but I don't want to bug people. You've got to get that out of your head. First of all, how many times do you guys scroll past something that you aren't interested in and you don't even give it a second thought? In fact, your brain probably doesn't even remember it 2 seconds later. If someone's not interested, they're not interested. Now, bugging them maybe would be posting 10 times a day, and what happened to the pictures of your kids, and what happened to all of a sudden you just turned into It Works, threw up on your page. Like, yes, you don't want to do that, but I will say I felt just like anybody else. I was nervous to put up my first post. Even a year in, there were posts that I was a little bit like clammy hands about pushing that post button, but I promise you, the sooner you just get over it and don't care about what anybody thinks, the better for your business, and it will grow. My first, I think at least 4 or 5 loyal customers came to me because of my posts on social media. So start posting, announce yourself, and here's some good posts. Now, I encourage you to be yourself, so I'm not telling you exactly what to say, but just some ideas. Hey everyone, so excited. I just started with a brand new company. I cannot wait to tell all of you guys about it. Leave it kind of vague, because people will think, oh my gosh, where do you work? What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And then all those people that commented, now they just asked you what you're doing. So now you can private message all of them and say, here's what I'm doing. So it's kind of it's like they kind of are coming to you, and then you can message them all individually. Another thing you can tell them, I just joined It Works. I'm so excited. Maybe you've been using the products already. So you can say, I'm loving the products, so I figured I might as well make money. I'm so excited. Stay tuned for more. Or, whatever you want to say, but just announce yourself, be yourself. Another great thing, a message, and I think I might even have this in my notes section. Okay, so to start messaging people, let me see if I can find these notes. Okay, I'm actually going to give you guys just an example. This is a good example of a first post. And again, you want it to sound like you, so tweak it, but I'm just going to kind of give you guys something to go off of. So I'm putting this in the chat section. And this is what it says. I'm so excited. I've been thinking about this for a little bit and have seen so many success stories. I decided to take the leap and join an awesome health and wellness company. I have 4, and I put 4 in capitals because that really grabs attention. I have 4 discounted spots for anyone who wants to try out an all-natural product for 90 days and give me a review. Will you be one of my 4? That also doubles as, if you shorten it a little bit, you could send that individually to people as well. So now notice I said I have 4 discounted spots for anyone who wants to try out a natural product for 90 days. The reason we say that is because it sounds a lot more enticing than I'm looking for loyal customers, or I need loyal customers. Who wants to be a loyal customer? You might not get any messages from that, but by saying I only have 4 discounted spots, try anything you want for 90 days, give me a review. Will you take one of the spots? You can send a message out to your friends, to your family, to anybody. Send an individual message. Don't put people in a group message because they'll just start leaving the group. I get added to groups and it's super annoying. So don't do that to people. Just individual message them and say, be yourself. If it's a good friend, then talk to them like they're your good friend. If you don't know them that well, then, still be personal, but say, look, oh my gosh, I just joined It Works. I'm so excited. I've got 4 spots. I just usually stick with 4 because you do need to find 4 loyals ASAP. So I usually say that 4 spots open for anybody who wants to try something. You get to use my discount. I really think you love hair, skin, and nails. I know you're trying to grow out your hair right now, or whatever. That's the part where you can really personalize it. Or I think you love the wraps because, I know you just had a baby a couple months ago. Do you want to take one of the spots? End with a question. Will you be one of the 4 people? Do you want to take one of the spots? Are you up for that? That's a good line too that I've gotten a lot of great feedback from. Are you up for that? It just sounds so nonchalant, like you're talking to them like they're your best friend. So start announcing yourself, and then I encourage you to start sending out individual messages to anybody and everybody. Start making a list to people. We call it a hundreds list, but when you're brand new, you could just start by making a list of 30 people. I guarantee you guys have probably way more than 100 in your phone contacts. So start with your phone contacts and then just send out a message. You can even copy and paste to some extent, but you definitely want to personalize it for, let me just tell you, there was a time where I had a message and accidentally copied with the name and everything to the wrong person. That's embarrassing. So be careful. Make sure you're personalizing your messages. But even if you're nervous, just start doing it. I will tell you guys, the distributors I've had that have done so well in the very beginning, it's the ones that are they're always nervous and they just start messaging people. When you start getting responses back, yes, you're going to get a lot of no. You're going to get a lot of ignores. But then when you get that message that's like, okay, maybe, how much is it? And you get all excited. I love it when new distributors message me and they're like, oh my gosh, okay, what do I say next? She's interested. I don't want to ruin it. How do I respond? That is what we're here for. So when you start getting people responding to you and you're brand new, send a message to your sponsor. If they're not available, go to your diamond upline and say, what do I say next? And we will help you. We will walk you through this whole thing because I've closed the deal on so many people at this point. I mean, that is what we're here for. We can help you get those first few until you get your confidence, and then you'll be ready to just run out of the gate. Same thing with distributors. So just, you guys just opened your own business. So you got to turn on the lights, you got to unlock the door, and you got to put yourself out there, and you got to let people know that you're open for business. Otherwise you're not going to be open for business, right? So, okay, so make a list of people. As soon as this Zoom is over, and I am recording it, but as soon as this is over, start your list. Get out a piece of paper and start writing down those names. And then as you send them a message, put a little check mark next to their name. Tomorrow, you have an extra 5 minutes. Start sending 5 or 10 more messages out. This doesn't involve you sitting down for 4 to 5 hours at a time to get started. You just got to get started. When I joined, I didn't have more than 30 minutes ever at one time. It was all like little bits and pieces, throughout the day. Like I said, I was working a lot of hours, 3 kids. My daughter at the time would not sleep or let me put her down during the day. So a lot of my business I did like this, holding a baby and one-handed responding to people on a little phone with no laptop. So just all of your excuses, whatever they are, just get them out of the way. As long as you have a smartphone, and you all have something because you're on a Zoom right now, that's all you need. I had a crusty old iPhone 4 and no time, no patience really. And that's it. No office, 2-bedroom, 1-bath little condo we were living in. So I ran my whole business the first 18 months on the couch with all my crap on the coffee table, but I worked my butt off. And now, we bought our dream house 2 months ago. I quit my job. And here we are. And it's because I got rid of my excuses and just went to work, and this company pays you for your work. How many of you guys get paid what you're worth at your job? I don't know anybody who says that they get paid what they're worth unless they own the company. So I promise you, if you just get started and you put the work in and you put the self-belief in yourself and you just have fun and get your excuses out of the way in the beginning, you can go anywhere with this company. And we didn't have Zoom trainings when I started, but I used to sit on, the old time conference calls listening to Christina say the same kind of stuff. And this little voice in my head was always like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, some people are going to get there and some people are going to make money, but I just don't know. Here's the thing. I've seen a lot of those people, quit and fall away since then. And then I've seen the cream rise to the top. And the only difference with me and somebody who isn't here anymore is because they stopped trying. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm not a salesperson. I wasn't, and I'm still not. I'm a hairdresser. It's all I know how to do. But I was willing to learn, and I just got to work. So the last thing I wanted to say is that you will have some negativity. You will have people that tell you no, and you most likely will have some ignorant person who's going to tell you it's a pyramid scheme. You got to let it roll off your back like water off a duck, because they don't know what they're talking about. Just keep going. And that is what the team is here for. That's what your upline's there for. And if your upline isn't ever there for you, and find out who their upline is, because there's always going to be somebody who's going to be able to help you. We are all here for you. We're all here to help you. And this is such an amazing company. So I hope that you guys got some foundation out of this. Like I said, if you don't remember anything else, just make sure that you start writing down that list of people, and make sure that you start contacting them, because everything else you can learn as you go. This is like you're standing with a parachute. You just gotta start. That's the best thing. Ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. So don't feel like you have to learn everything and memorize everything. And I don't really know what that does yet, so I'm not going to talk about that. That is actually a huge advantage to not know a whole lot. And here's why. And this is the last thing, we're going to close this up, but it is a huge advantage because you don't know all about the product. So this is why you need product testers. That's why I love the product tester thing, because when someone says, in my first week, like I said, I never tried anything before. Well, Janny, have you tried the wraps? And I was a little bit freaked out, because no, I'm not going to lie to them about it, but no, I haven't tried the wraps. So you're just going to say, no, there's 40 plant-based products and I cannot possibly try them all this fast. So I need you to help me. I need you to try it for 90 days. Tell me what you think. You get to use my discount the whole time. So that gets that right out of the way. You're being honest with them about, no, you've never tried hair, skin, and nails, but it's amazing. My upline, these are her pictures. You can always use our pictures, share whatever you want, and then say, no, but I need you to try it so that you can tell me if you like it, and you get to use my discount the whole time. So use that as your advantage. It's not a disadvantage. So you don't have to try everything before you talk about it. So, all right, you guys, I hope you all have a great night, and I'm excited to have you guys all on the team, and we will see you on hopefully many more of these as you promote up through the ranks, and you guys all go grab that $500 Ruby bonus and that Christmas cash. All right, you guys, have a good night.